Alright, so this is part 2 of my Richie Tozier X male listener series. So, picking right back up, you and Eddie are heading to the cliffside to hang out. And on your way there, you and Eddie are just talking and things like that. So, before I begin the video, I wanted to say thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. Oh my god, that is a milestone and a half. I am beyond thankful for all of you. Like, thank you so much. This means so much to me that 100 people of you like my content. Like, my mind is absolutely blown. But let me know let me know your ideas for what I should do for my 100 subscriber special. I don't know. I'll think of something. But any ideas you can put in the comments. I could I could do a Benny VAX listener audio if you really want. But yeah, let's get right into Richie Tozier. You and Eddie are walking down the street. Eddie is holding the basket of your clothes, and you are holding your guys' towels. Eddie is scolding you about going out so soon after quite literally getting your nose bashed in, but you turn down every argument. Come on, listener, you literally just got your head bashed in. Well, not your head bashed in, you know what I mean. And if mom finds out that you got into shit the first day of school, oh, you're gonna be in for it. You know what she'll do to you. You just kind of brush off Eddie's concerns, and you guys get to the cliffside. The other losers are already there, and you're all just waiting on two people, Bill and Stan, which usually travel together anyways. You're sitting there, and you notice Richie staring at you while you slowly take your shirt off. It was kind of cold, and you weren't really ready to take it off yet, but it was either then or never, so you slipped your shirt off. This is gonna be in Richie's point of view. Richie watched you take your shirt off, eyes wide, before he embarrassingly looked down and tried to avoid eye contact. His heart was racing. He thought you were the most handsome, pretty boy he'd ever seen. Your body was perfect to him. Your stomach, arms, chest, everything had Richie's heart racing. This is back to just in general. Well, you guys are waiting for Bill. Everyone's arguing about who's gonna jump in first. This is Eddie. Look, I'm not gonna jump in first, man. I don't know who you think I am, but there is no way in hell I'm jumping in first. You could get, like, chlamydia or something down there. This is Bev. Well, you did decide to come with this. And come on, Eddie. It'll be fun. This is Richie. Yeah, come on, Eddie Spaghetti. It would be so much fun if you just jumped in. Come on, man. You know I'm not gonna just jump in. Well, the rest of the losers are arguing. You take a running start and leap. Eddie screams. Oh my god, listener! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Where's my inhaler? Oh. Okay, I'm good. Listener! You stay underwater for a little bit, just so you'll freak out Eddie, before popping your head up and laughing at him. His concerns went out the window when he immediately began yelling at you for being an asshole, to which Richie grabs him by the shoulders and jumps. Both boys go tumbling into the water, and then so does everybody else. Stan and Bill show up a little bit late and jump in pretty soon after. While you guys are swimming around, you and Richie end up separating from the group, sitting up on a rock out of the water. You were shivering, so Richie offered you his button up. Look, I know it's not much, but it'll help at least. And you're fucking freezing, man. It's the best I can do, okay? You gratefully take his button up and slide it on. Richie's heart was thundering in his chest, and he quite literally thought that he was going to explode. And you could tell that Richie looked a bit nervous, so you questioned it, to which he got quite flustered. No, I'm not nervous. What do you mean I'm nervous? I'm nervous. Yeah, sure. I'm nervous. I'm the one sitting here rubbing my hands on my thighs because oh God. Richie stops for a second and stares blankly at the water. Oh my God. You look at him, really concerned and really confused, to which Richie looks up at you, back down at the water, and lets out one of the most embarrassing sounding squeal, grunt things you'd ever heard. He flops back on the rock and stares up at the sky. The sun was setting, and you knew you and Eddie had to be back soon, or else your mom would go, shit. Well, at least Eddie. You could deal with your mom later. So you let Eddie know, and he packed up his things and left. While you're waiting, Richie comes up behind you. Hey, I just came to get my button up back. You look at him and immediately shrug it off your shoulders before he stops you. Actually, you know what? You can keep it. I know your shirt is soaked, and I don't want you catching a cold. So, you just give it back eventually. Okay, man? You nod and take off with Eddie back to your house. Of course, you say bye to all the losers and give Richie a hug, thanking him. Richie could feel his heart pounding. And Beverly took notice. So, Trash Mouth, this is going to be the conversation between Bev and Richie. So, Trash Mouth, ding ding. Yeah, Bev? So, were you planning on telling me? Telling you what? That you had the hots for the new Casperk? I do not. Don't even bother, Eddie. You totally do. Like, I saw how you were looking at him. I don't have the hots for... Oh, fuck me. I totally do, don't I? Yep. Pretty bad. Oh, I'm fucked. Bev, I'm fucked. Richie sits on the rock and holds his head in the sands. How the hell did I let myself fall for a fucking Casper? I mean, considering how many jokes you make about Eddie's mom, it was bound to happen. Shut up. I can't believe I fell for this listener. His stupid pretty eyes and his stupid hair and his stupid smile and his stupid arms and God. Oh, fuck. Eddie slams his fist down in the rock and lets out a groan. Beverly pats him on the back. First step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. Bev gently spoke. Richie knew that Bev was just trying to lighten the mood, but it still bothered him. Thanks, Bev. Look, I think I'm gonna head home. Listener said he was coming back. What? Yeah, to camp with the rest of us who are staying. Oh, I guess I could stay. Bev raised her eyebrows, and Richie grumbled. Hey, I already admitted it, okay? Back where you were, you and Eddie were kind of arguing about who was going to tell your mom about where you were. Eddie really didn't want to. He was quite literally begging you to tell your mom. Whereas you couldn't care any less. You thought that it wasn't a big deal. You both came inside soaked, and your mom immediately took the offensive against you. Listener, where were you? Where did you take my Eddie? Eddie looked a bit embarrassed. He hated being called property by your mother, and you knew that. So you stepped up your game. Number one, you snapped back at your mom, and she sent you to your room. Told you no dinner, no nothing, and she said she didn't want to see you at all, and that she wouldn't be checking on you, which was basically your cue to leave. So when you got sent to your room, you packed up your things, took a change of clothes. You reached under your bed and pulled out your pile of snacks that you had hogged from school, things like that, and put them in a little bag. You took your favorite drink from the pile and you climbed out your window. Climbing on your bike, you rode back to the quarry. I just remembered what that was called. Oh my god. You went down to where the campsite was set up and rolled your sleeping bag out. Everybody immediately noticed that you were there and welcomed you back. You laughed about what your punishment was for a little bit before you all started just going around talking, and Beverly came up with the idea of playing Truth or Dare. You went around a couple rounds and everything was tame. Oh my god. Sorry, someone's downstairs and I'm not really supposed to be recording right now. Okay, I'll just whisper for a little while. Sorry for the crappy ASMR, but it was tame the first few rounds, and you quite enjoyed it up until the point where it got a bit more heated. Ben and Bev had to make out. Bill and Stan had to skinny dip, and you and Richie were the only two left unscathed. But they had a plan for you. Well, Bev had a plan for you. She turned to Richie, and with a grin, she goes, "Alright, trash mouth, cheered the dare. Richie, being the big fan of the game, he grins. Dare. Bev smirks, takes a puff from a cigarette, and gives him a stare. I dare you, and whoever the bottle lands on, to kiss. And I don't mean just quick peck on the cheek or something like that. I want you to kiss. Full on. You got a little nervous. You didn't know why, and you didn't know why you were starting to feel jealous at the idea of Richie kissing another person. And you could not explain why you were praying the bottle would land on you. You sat there waiting, and sure enough, the bottle landed between you and Bev. And since Bev gave the dare, she told Richie that he had to kiss you. You and Richie sat closer together, and Bev started the counter. Alright. 10 seconds is on the clock. Go. Richie grabs you gently by the cheek. His fingers brush against your jawline, and you swore you felt goosebumps. And you kissed. You felt your heart racing, and you swore you could hear it. You were praying Eddie. You were praying Richie couldn't, and you broke apart. Beverly was cheering you both on, and you and Richie just kind of made eye contact, and you mouthed, "Can I talk to you?" to him, to which he nodded. You two broke away from the group and met behind the rock that you were sitting on earlier. You looked kind of nervous, and Richie could tell. He thought he was gonna get yelled at, get called a slur or something like that, but you just hugged him. That was definitely something Richie was not expecting, especially not from a Casperk. He thought you all were germaphobes. Richie held you for a couple minutes, and then you explained that you think you might like him, and he folded, confessing everything he had been thinking. I definitely love you too, and I know this is really sudden, but I've been thinking about you so fucking much, and I don't know why, because we just met, but it feels like I've known you my whole fucking life, and I literally cannot stop thinking about you. At the end of his ramble, you two just kind of made eye contact, and you pressed your lips gently against his for a very quick peck before you both returned to the campsite. Before you stepped foot back into the campsite, he grabbed your hand. What are we? You thought for a second before you look up at him, and he smiles. Boyfriends? You nod, and you return to camp. Richie lifts your hand and explains, and everybody congratulated you. Beverly looked proud of herself, and Richie flipped her off, which you assumed that it was her plan, which kind of made you giggle. You and Richie both set your sleeping bags next to each other, and you got into them. The moon was at its peak, and you were exhausted. And you kind of glanced over at Richie and smiled. before taking his hand in yours as you both fell asleep, ready for whatever life threw your way. Okay, look, I know I said that this was going to be a series, but I don't have any other plans other than this one, so this is going to be the end. I'm so sorry, but I do hope that you enjoyed this 2-part Richie Tozier series. My next video, hopefully, if everything goes well, should be a, I think I'm doing, I can't remember which one's in my queue, but I will be doing another person. But until then, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if I should make longer videos. Thank you for watching. And again, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I am amazed. It's so cool. I've always dreamed of being a content creator, and this is just amazing to me. Thank you so much. Bye.